Hey guys, it's Merkel. Welcome back to race 23 of 25 here for the NR 2003 season for my Crazy Ladies League. Season 2 would be race 23 here at Montreal for 19 laps for 2 times fuel and tires. Um, Other than that, your points leader, as we're gonna bring this over real quick. Your points leader going into this race is Daniel Voiles, 159 over Devin Smith. Causey fell back to third, 168 back. Adam Gardner fourth, last season's champ, 218. And Justin Perez back in fifth, 244 back. Not sure, like you can get 185 points. I'm gonna, couple people, like a lot of the top 10 probably could still win it, but it'd be Voiles and a couple of other guys that have to have horrible luck. Uh, As for that, Max Service got up into the top 10 after the last race, and Kenny Campos, who won last race, is 17th in the points now, probably out of it. But let's get on into the race here, and I'm going to put the points back on the other screen. And let's get on into the race here with 19 laps here at Montreal. Let's see who's going to qualify on pole here today.
Drivers, to your cars.
As for your pole sitter, it is going to be Dan Park over Causey, Annie Thomas, Kellen Cropley, Emerson Arden, Bracken, Voiles, Perez, Lyle Austin, and Josh Herman. Your top 10. Voiles is 7th. Causey is 2nd. And where's Devin Smith? He's 2nd in the points. Smith in the 94 is starting 35th. He has a long way to climb to catch up to Voiles or Causey there. As for Adam Gardner in the 41, he's 20th. In 5th place, Justin Perez in the 11 is 8th. So 3 out of the 3 out of the top 5 are up there. So let's see. We'll go through happy hour and see who's on top of the charts there. Devin Smith right now over Ben Park, Kenny Campos. 138.1 by Devin Smith. Adam Gardner up to 2nd. Where'd Voiles go? Voiles does not have race pace, possibly. That's wild. But track position could matter. Alright, let's get on into the race here. 19 laps here. Let's go to the pace car. TV1. TV2, I don't know. TV2 looks like it's going to be better for the start. And one long pace lap.
To your cars.
Alright, there's pit lane. Alright. Pace car pulls off. We're going to get ready to go green here at Montreal. We are green here at Montreal. Dan gets off to a decent start over Causey. Into turn 1, how is this going to go? Will everybody make it through turn 1? We'll just look at that. Everybody made it through cleanly so far. 3 wide back here, 4 wide. Are they going to wreck? Not quite. We'll go back to the front if we can. Oop. Well, that was stupid. They're 3 wide back here still. As they're trying to get up to the leaders. And the 97 went off. Causey gets up into the lead though over Dan Park somehow. I'm trying to figure out what. Might have to do it from this view, some points of the track. Dan though falling back 1 position. Cropley gets up into 3rd, it looks like. Annie Thomas falls to 4th. Yeah, fourth. Christian Bracken up to sixth, or fifth it would be. Emerson fell back to sixth as we go into the hairpin here. Alright, there we go. I think we're still, no, we are under yellow. I'm gonna go see what happened. It looks like maybe the 97 got involved there. And Dylan Rash in the 5. So we'll go back as they're all racing to the line. Oh. We'll look at the helicopter view. Looks like Dylan Rash was doing okay, hit the curb badly. The 2 slid up, he went into the wall. 98 hit him. And Angel Gutierrez avoided it. Devin Smith avoided it. How about the 97? It looked like he had problems early on in the lap. We'll go back with him. So right here, so he went in to this turn side by side with Ed Shearer, gets a little loose and puts it into the wall because of that. Now we are under yellow here. And I will see you guys back at the green flag. A lot of them are pitting. We're going green this time by. We'll stay on TV1 for now. And the 10 of Michael Hoax is out of this race already with an engine problem. Pace car pulls in, and they all go over the curbs. And the green flag is out. Can Andy Thomas get to Causey? And it looks like Dan Park fell back under pit stops there. Causey gets clear by a lot. Here comes Emerson trying to go for second there here at Montreal right away. As we go into this first chicane up here. And we've seen some people hit the wall already. God damn it. Andy Thomas, Causey pulling away. Trek really doesn't have good cameras. The both Park brothers again, top 10, now battling each other for around the 7th position. Ben Park trying to get around his brother. Can he make a move into this turn? Dan takes a shallower line just a little bit. Ben overshoots that turn a little bit. That might give Voiles now up into the top 10 a chance. Actually, I think he started top 10. My bad. As we go into the chicane here. Causey now coming out. A lot of these guys are going through it okay at the moment. Anybody else back here get any damage? Skylar Taylor got some in the 15. Max Service had damage. The yellow is out. We're gonna go see what happened. I think Max Service was involved in this one. Let's go see what happened to the 81 here. I think it was beginning of the lap too. Oh, the 97 again. Oop. Just went in there way too hard. Hit the wall again. Hits the 18. Max tries to go around, hits him. But does anything else happen up here? Skylar Taylor in the 15 had a bunch of damage. They're right here. Big checkup with this chicane as they're all trying to go through. The 22 went through the grass. 15 goes around and hits the rear end of the wall there. Now we're back under yellow. They're all just trying to catch up to the pack. And we're in lap 5 and 19 here. I see you guys with the restart. Going green this time by. Nobody else out of the race yet. Pace car pulls off. Andy Thomas, though, is the race leader at the pit stops again. I think Causey was the only one to pit. Or one of the other ones. He's like way back there now. Andy Thomas now your race leader over Emerson Arden, Colin Cropley. We'll just go helicopter view because it's the only one that doesn't get obstructed by trees and everything. Emerson goes a little wide. So we're going to watch everybody go through this turn. This is a hard turn for a lot of the cars, it seems like. How does Andy Thomas do through here? Well, Emerson makes it through. Voiles goes a little wide. Ben Park hits the wall. Voiles hit the wall. Go back up here. Got Malenko now to the inside of Daniel Voiles here. That's for the 8th position there, the 99. Malik gets a great run off the corner. Goes around the 30. Josh Fox now battling Jesse Adams behind these two. Nobody close enough up front. Voiles goes a little shallow in there. Dan Park off into the grass. And he's going to lose a ton of spots from the 6th position. Gets back on track, goes around. Are we under yellow? No, we are not. Some of the guys are hitting each other into this turn. Devin Smith now getting around Causey. They're trying to get up there to catch up to Voiles. Everybody else have a lot of damage here today. Max Saver still no front end. No yellow. Andy Thomas goes through that chicane pretty good. Emerson Arden, Colin Cropley again up here today. Christian Bracken also up here again. Perez. And then Ben Park gets the next position. With his brother wrecking. Gets up to 6th. Mel now 7th. Fox up to 8th. Gets around Voiles. Also Voiles now 9th. 10th is now Jesse Adams there, and you got battle going on back here between Devin Zimmerman and Reese Schaefer in the 17 car. As we go through the chicane again, everybody making through there? It looks like it. Nobody hit the wall this time. Go to this front pack now. See how they do through this other chicane that people are having problems with that they're coming up to. And we have half the race to go. Lap 8 of 19. Sorry, that'd be next lap. Lol. Emerson goes around into this corner. And Perez goes off the track. Emerson gets back going. He's going to stay in the top 10, but loses 2nd place. Did that bring out the yellow? No, it did not. Does anybody else go off the track back here? Causey way behind. Maybe he's down a cylinder. Looks like the 98 at RJ has a bunch of damage. The 22 is way behind. Now Cropley finds himself back into 2nd place again. Looking for the first win on the year for the 88. And Cropley is 14th in the points. Did someone just pit? Ben Park pits from the 6th position. He's probably going to lose out in the top 10 now. I don't know what the fuel is for these cars today. I didn't check before this race, so that was my bad. Christian Bracken catching up. As we go into another tough corner, can Andy Thomas keep it clean here again? Looks like they will. No wall hit. Can they make it through the 2nd chicane? How's everybody else doing over here? Devin Zimmerman almost hit the wall there in the 33. Now we just watch Andy Thomas. It seems like this is a game that everybody has a problem with up here. That they're over driving and spinning out into. And he makes it through easily. Cropley, Bracken, Perez makes it. Emerson makes it fine this time. Well, these other guys, looks like everybody's making it through okay right now. As out of the race, still only the 10 car. Looks like quite a bit of people pit. Anytime it's down the long back straightaway here. Cropland just trying to catch back up. Nobody really close to each other at the moment to pass. Bo and Adams pretty close to Reese Schaefer here. Can they get a good run through there? Voiles though, still top 10. Gonna extend that points lead. I mean, Perez can close it, but he's not that many positions ahead though. Only a couple. Can Annie make it through this turn cleanly again? Coming up here. Cropland closing in under half a second. Only question is, can he make the move? It is hard to pass here in Montreal. Unless they dive it down to the inside. And he gets into this turn nice and easily. Cropley does too. Cropley gets through it cleanly. Does everybody else get through it? Okay. Looks like it. What about back here? The Zero, Sam Oz kind of almost goes off track there. Sokolov goes through it easily, cleanly for all these guys. Causey had a chance to do very well today. For some reason, Pitt in that most recent yellow. To come down the front straightaway here. Cropley closing in slowly but surely. Going into the final chicane here. Can Cropley get a good run here? Down the front straight. Two turns. First couple turns here. Andy Thomas goes a little wide. Cropley has a little bit shallower of a line. As we get into this bad part of the track here for some drivers. Cropley and Andy both make it through cleanly. Surprisingly, this is like one of the closer battles on the track. Christian Bracken trying to close up too. Cropley got a good exit. Looks like Andy didn't get as good of one. As they go to the very inside of the track there. Closing. Cropley goes a little wide. But makes it through the turn. Everybody back here. All making it through the turn still. For the moment. Campos sends it in there. Looks like Adam just came off of pit road, so maybe these guys still hit the pit. Maybe that'll still be a determining factor here. Maybe some of the guys who already did pit will get a chance to win this as these guys are going long. Top three all, I think, within a second of each other now. Have half a second. Cropley fell back there. Perez up in the fourth. Voiles down to eighth. I think Fox got around him. I could be wrong. They all make it through that corner cleanly. Annie though starting to pull away again. Started to find a rhythm. Cropley was in it, and then he got a little close to Andy and could not execute there through the chicane coming up here. Well, Andy, will they go through this one clean again? Looks like it. Cropley went through cleanly. Perez, Emerson, or Mal, Emerson, Voiles, they all made it through cleanly. Zero goes a little wide, hits the curb. Well, some of these guys back here are doing okay. Everybody else way far back though. Same with Adam. Coming down to the front straightaway here. We'll go back to TV1 for a little bit as it kind of works on the front straight. Crawford closing in again. Got another 10th there. Trying to get back to the back bumper to the 23 once again. Can't quite get anything going. As we go through the chicane here. They make it through that cleanly. Everybody else still in the race at the moment. So everybody's making it through okay. Annie and Cropley going through this tough chicane. Get through it easily. So everybody back here is going okay. Where's Kazi at? Is he catching anybody yet after pitting? I think he's down a cylinder. He is not keeping up with the pack. That's not good for him today. 98 was on pit road. And Annie Thomas, Cropley both pit. Bracken pits. Prez pits. Everybody's pitting. Does anybody stay out here? Does not look like it. Kazi did pit under that yellow. Can he make it to the end? Will he come out the leader? Dylan hits the 87 coming into pit road. That's going to give him... And it looks like Ed Shearer, the 9, stayed out. Someone else did too. Everybody going in and out, on and off pit road here already. Annie, the Christian Bracken, 11, they all came off before. Bracken's not going to be your race leader. Over Prez and Mal. I think they only took gas. Annie Thomas comes out way behind. Same with Cropley. I think they took tires. And the 16, 11, and 99 maybe did not. This could get interesting here. Ed definitely, I think, stayed out. He should be the leader. Unless he comes in next time. I think this is your battle for the win though, right here at 16 and 11 now. Unless these guys can make it in fuel. 12 was 9th. That's for Ed. He was 7th. So maybe. We will see what will happen here. No yellows. Fox gets up into 4th, it'll possibly be here. As long as they took enough fuel to get to the end of the race. As it tightens up a little bit here. Ed in the 12 pit of Bobby Santos. Christian Bracken now your new race leader here. Malenko on the back bumper of the 11. Cropley all the way back to 5th. Kazi up into 6th. 7th is Voiles. So Kazi back ahead of the 30 now. Emerson is 8th. 9th is James Wish. Andy Thomas fell to 10th because of all that. Not what I expected there on the pit strategy. Can they keep it going clean through the chicanes now? Yeah. Christian now going through this rough chicane. I know they won at Talladega. Makes it through cleanly. Perez gets through it better. Bracken, though, does have a second win. I don't remember where. I'm going to look that up while they are racing. Actually, no, I can't do that or the video will stop recording it. So my bad. Perez slowly but surely closing in here on the 16. No yellow. Actually, no, I wrote all the winners down. I can go look. And they won Watkins Glen, so Christian showing that they can win at two different types of tracks at least, the speedways and road courses, weirdly. Now Justin Perez catching up, needs a good finish. Perez goes a little wide though. That's going to allow the 99 of Malenko to maybe get to him. Perez needs this finish to be able to gain points on that 30 car going into the final two races. Causey needs to stay ahead of the 30. Devin Smith fell back. Everybody's car surprisingly, keeping up to the end. So go through this rough chicane, usually for a couple drivers. And Mal goes into the wall in the 99. Falls back to fourth now because of that. Here comes Cropley with a lot better speed as he made it through that well. I think Voiles did the same thing as Emerson got around him. Clobbered that wall. Not good. Major right side damage to the 30 car. And same to the 99. I think the 99 got off a little bit better. 30 definitely looks like he's hit it pretty hard. Doesn't pit, so it wasn't bad enough for him. Causey has to pit. Not good for him. Tried to pull a different strategy there. And it didn't pay off for him. Perez looks like they might be catching back up. Fox got around Mal at some point too. That's right, never mind, he hit the wall. Bracken takes it nice and easy. The 11 sends it in there. They get through that cleanly. 2 is right behind the 30 now. Andy Thomas almost went off there. The 43 of Bone Adams looks like he almost went a little wide. Causey's still on pit road. Same with Devin Smith. Don't know what's going on here between those two guys. Here comes the leaders. Coming to 2 laps to go here for Christian Bracken, trying to get the 3rd win on the season. And maybe try to get to the top 10 in the points before the end of the year. Perez and Fox have closed in a little bit. Bracken, though, holding their own. I think they all can make it to the end in fuel, but I do not know. Should be able to. They all make it through that chicane there. Well, these guys They all make it through pretty cleanly. Oh, Perez got to the 16 on the outside here through the hairpin for the race lead. Can the 11 get off the corner? No, he cannot. Still side by side down the straightaway. How are they going to do this into that chicane? Or is the 11 going to back off? He's still at the quarter panel. Side by side here into the final chicane. Oh, the 16 gets hit by Josh Fox into the wall there. No yellow. Perez, your new race leader, Bracken, gets pushed off the track there. Now Josh Fox is close. Going into this final lap here. Malika also now has caught back up with all that going on. Through the chicane, Mal loses time. It's between the 6 and the 11 now. The 3 and the 94 for some reason got still on pit road. I think that's going to lock it up for Voiles. Unless Perez gets this win here. But Voiles finishing 6th. Perez, Fox, make it through the chicane cleanly. What about Voiles? Voiles makes it through cleanly. Perez, as long as he doesn't screw up the chicane, he should be the winner of this race. Fox sends it in there. Can't quite get to the 11 though. Coming down the long back straightaway here. It's gonna turn into the front straight. Causey finally gets off of pit road. Not sure what was up with that. And here comes Justin Perez to get a win here on the year. His first one on the year over Josh Fox. Malika Cropley 4th. 5th for Emerson. 6th for Voiles. 7th James Bush. 8th Andy Thomas. 9th is Lingerfeld. And 10th Bowen Adams there in the 43. Everybody looks like they finished the race except for Devin Smith had a piston problem. Causey's probably got solved just before the end of this, so we have to wait for him to finish the lap now in the 3 car. So until he's done, we cannot export and look at the points. And Causey hits the wall again. Causey, not a good day in the points for him or Devin Smith finishing 38-39, being 2nd and 3rd in the points. The Voiles getting another top 10 in the 6th place position here. Causey finally going to come around to finish this race. Race 23. We will go check out the points here in a second. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There. As for the points, we will take a look at that process. At Montreal, I don't think that's on here. Probably just do series point. Fuck it, we'll just do Do we have another F1 track in here? Probably not. We'll just do like Road Atlanta or something like that. Race 1, 2, 3. 2 yellows for 4 laps. Lead changes for 5 liters. Let's go to the results. Perez led 2 laps after punting Christian Bracken out of the way. Where did they finish because of that? Bracken finished 32nd because of that, leading 4 laps. Dan Park got a lap lead. Causey got a lap lead. Andy Thomas, who dominated the race, fell back to 8th. Justin Perez took the lead with 2 to go. Hung on, got 180 points. Voiles 150. So that's a 30-point gain at least for Perez. We'll generate files, and then we'll look at their awards. Pole was Dan. Front runner was Andy. Met the challenge. Sam Oscon improved 21 places to finish in the 13th. Headache was Causey, and Diehard Racer was Causey, unfortunately. And as for the points, 214 points to Perez from Voiles going into the final 2 races. It's possible, but it's unlikely. If it's over 185 points after the next race, Perez or Voiles is your points leader, or is your champion, I should say. Sorry. But Perez goes from 5th to 3rd with that win. But look at Voiles' average finish. What a run he's had this year. No wins, unfortunately. Can he do that within the final 2 races? Who knows? 260 back is Devin Smith, Causey 267, 295 Adam Gardner. The top 5. Emerson gets up to the 6. He's trying to go for a top 5 at the end. 1 point behind Adam. Ben Park 7th. Angel Gutierrez 8th. 9th Lingerfeld. And Sokolov gets back into the top 10 as Max Service falls outside the top 10. Your biggest gainer of this race looks like Josh Fox plus 7. Up to 18th. Biggest loser, Max minus 5. I actually think, yeah, it's the minus 5 for Max. We will see you guys next time for Darlington, and then we will be going to Old Spice for the final race of the season. Peace out, guys.